Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm gonna be going with a FIFA 14 next gen career mode. I'm gonna be doing Manchester United career mode, mainly because they're my favorite team. I like them ever since I was about 10. Right now I'm 17, so it's a big difference, 7 years. I really enjoy that team, and I think that team is a very, very good team. It has a lot of potential, but it needs to it needs to bring in more quality players, and that's what David Moyes should have done with Manchester United. He should have let go a lot of people. Like he should have let go of Ashley Young, Tom Cleverley, Nane, Rio Ferdinand. He's a legend. What a legend. What a player. But you know what? He's getting to the age where he can't really perform at his top, like his top form. And so same thing goes to Carrick, Vidic, and Patrice Evra. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing a manager career. Um, I'm gonna be picking Manchester United, my favorite team. Where's Manchester United? Oh, I passed them right here. Actually, let me see how much they have. They have transfer budget $51.5 million. You know what? That's a lot, but it's not enough. It's not enough for a big club like Man U. Man U, great club, great history behind them, but they only have 51.5 million. I'm not sure if that suits them or not, but for me, it's not enough. Weekly wages, they have 3.4. That's a lot of money. Weekly wages, that's a lot of money for them. So let's get started. I'm gonna play on professional because I'm not the best at FIFA games, but if it gets too easy, I might boost it up to world class or even legendary if it gets too easy. Professional, 4, 5. I'm gonna stick with 5 minutes. Strict is lenient. Let's leave it there. Currency dollars, of course, because I'm Canadian. Um, Squads news. We're gonna download the latest squads. European competition first season. Of course, we'll do that. Sure, why not? Where are we? We're not here, right? Right, right. So we're gonna draw it again, and let's see. Oh, we got with Dortmund, Napoli, and Real Sociedad from Spain, from the Liga BBVA. I think it's a pretty decent group. It's a hard group actually, if we actually look at the standards. But yeah, it's an okay group for Man U. I think we could survive that group actually. So let's confirm that. Global transfer. We don't want any of that. Oh, down the latest again, and yeah, let's go. Oh, this is taking a while. I thought this would be faster actually because on my other career mode I did AC Milan and it took about like 5 seconds to download the latest squads, but here it's taking a long time. I'm playing on PS4 if you guys are wondering. PS4, I got it like 2 months ago, but I haven't really had time to do a career mode. So let's leave it at Mr. and to let's change it to Cleaver, cause that is my first name. If you guys are wondering, I know I'm named after a knife, but yeah, it's pretty awkward. Um, I'm Canadian. Shirt and tie. I'm gonna go with shirt and tie. Suit color navy gray. I'll go with gray. Skin tone on medium. Whatever. Doesn't really matter actually, to be honest. So Manchester United ponder new bots cleaver. That's a pretty impressive feature that they added in FIFA 14. You know, Falcao set for Monaco move. Of course, we all know Falcao went to Monaco in the Ligue 1 after leaving Atletico Madrid. For how much was it? I'm not sure how much he left for. Let's create a new one. Yeah, I know I have so much career modes going on. Manager of Man. Let's name it that. And let's start. This career mode, I think it's gonna be very, very interesting. This career mode, especially with the players I got. but I'm gonna be letting go of a lot of players, guys. Let's go. Domestic Cup objective. They want us to win the cup, eh? I think that's realistic for Man U in real life. Yeah, I think we can do that. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care about the. I don't really care about the Ignite. Whatever, I don't care about that. Choosing. I don't care about the global transfer network either. The objective. This is what we really need to focus on. We review our chances. They want us to win the league title. I think that is a realistic target, actually. But I don't think that I will be able to win it the first season. The first season, you know, I'm in charge of Man U. So let's take a look at the squad. We got David De Gea in net. For me, one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. You know, he's been performing up to his standards. You know, he's been a really good goalkeeper. He's been in form for the whole season, and I think he's only 22 years old. He's Spanish, and I think he's gonna have a really, really bright future. I think he's even gonna become the first choice goalie in the Spain national team to come in the future. Rafael, you know, a great player. I'm surprised he's only rated 77 overall right back. You know, I would give him 80 overall, you know. He hasn't been the best this season, but you know, he scored a lot of well, not a lot of goals, but he scored about 3 goals this season, and he's been really good, you know. Rio Ferdinand, I might sell him. You know what? Ferdinand, he's a very good player. You know, history behind him, good player, but he's 34 years old, you know. I don't think that with 34 years old you can progress anymore. You know, you can't progress any more of your potential. He's probably gonna start to decrease, in my opinion. Probably starting this season. So I'm gonna look forward to selling this guy. You know, Village thing goes to Village. He's too old. But just ever, I'm gonna sell this guy too. This guy's too old. 32 for a football player or a soccer player is too old. Carrick, he's too old. The problem with Man U is they need to bring in more of their youth, you know? They need more youth players, and they need a lot of these players getting out and going, you know, transferring to other clubs. Shinji Kagawa, excellent player. I might sell him if I get a good offer on him, but for now, I'm not thinking in, you know, in releasing him or even letting him go, you know? Juan Mata, excellent player. Man U bought him this season, and he's been spectacular this season, guys. He's been he's been one of Manchester United's top players. He's been performing really good. He's been in form the whole season, so I'm not looking. I'm not going to sell this guy for the whole career mode until I might even get him to retire at Man U. Danny Welbeck, you know, this guy's had potential. He has potential to be an okay striker, you know, but I don't know. I don't know what is in Danny Welbeck, but I don't really, you know, I don't really like Danny Welbeck that much as a striker. I like him more as a left wing, but as a striker, you know, he's 22, he's young, he can still reach his potential. I think is 85. But you know, I don't like Danny Welbeck. I don't like his style of play, you know, and so I might sell him. You know, he has good stats there though. But you know, I might just sell him actually. Wayne Rooney, what can I say? He has signed a contract for life at Man U. So I don't think that he'll be leaving my club anytime soon. Robin Van Persie. He's 29. He's gonna be 30 soon. Excellent player, you know, one of the top players of Man U. Man U signed him this season, and he was top scorer. You know, he scored a lot of goals for Man U. He was top scorer at Man U. You know, he's a very clinical striker in my opinion. But his age is what concerns me. You know, he's 6'2". He's an average height for a defender. Actually, really good height for a defender. Sorry, but he's 29 years old. I may look to bring another striker, a younger striker. Um, I'm not sure which strikers yet, but I might bring in Mueller from Bayern Munich. You know, in the World Cup, he's been fantastic. You know, so I might looking to bring that guy to Old Trafford. So let's go on. Lingard, nothing to say about him. My backup goalie, excellent goalkeeper. Phil Jones, one of the best center backs, I've ever seen play. You know, and especially because he's at the age of 21, he's 79 overall. His potential can go even up to 86. You know, he's a quality center back. In real life, he performs really good. You know, so I might keep him. I'm gonna keep him for sure. Fellaini, you know, he hasn't the best of seasons, but I think he has very good potential to progress next season for the 2014-2015 season. And you know, he's a quality player, just that he hasn't performed to his standards this season. Darren Fletcher, I'm gonna sell this guy. You know, he's a quality player, but he's only 75 overall and he's 29. You know, so he's not gonna increase to his potential anymore. So I think he's gonna start decreasing this season. Antonio Valencia, what can I say? He hasn't had the best of seasons, but for me, Antonio Valencia is one of the best right midfields or right wingers in the Barclays Premier League. You know, he's quality. He got downgraded from an 83 to an 81, but he's 27, he's 81. You know, it's not the best of stats or the best ratings, but he's good. You know, he's an Ecuadorian nationality. You know, he has 4-star skill moves, 80 ball control, 81 dribbling, 83 crossing, 80 short pass, 83 sprint speed, 85 acceleration. You know, he's a good player, so if I get a good offer, I might sell him. But for now, I'm keeping him for a backup red M. Adnan Yauzai. This guy is amazing. If you guys see this guy play on the pitch, he reminds me of the young Cristiano Ronaldo when he just got to Old Trafford. You know, this guy's a really good player, and I think in about 5 years or so, this guy's gonna be one of the best players for Man U. He's gonna be one of the best players in the world. You know, he's 18 and he's 73 overall rated, so I think that he can reach about 89 potential. So this guy's really good. Javier Hernandez, I might sell him if I get a good offer because I don't think he's a good player, but I don't think he's good enough to start at Man U. Ashley Young, I'm gonna sell him. Hasn't had the season we were all hoping for. You know, nothing to say about him, but I'm gonna sell him. Nani, I might keep for his 5-star skill moves. You know, he's a good player, but he hasn't had much game time. So yeah, I'm not sure about what to say about him, but he's a quality player, but he just needs to play a lot more in Man U. Chris Smalling, one of my favorite center backs in Man U. You know, a lot of people don't agree with me, but I think that he has potential to grow into one of England's best center backs. You know, he's really good. Johnny Evans, I might loan him out. You know, 25.79, but I don't think that he's good, but I don't think that he's good enough. Tom Cleverley, I'm not gonna waste my time. You know, Tom Cleverley deserves to leave. Tom Lawrence, Ray, youngsters, Ben Amos, Alex Butner. This guy is really good. In my opinion, he's really good as a backup left back. But as a starting left back, I don't think that he's quite ready to be the starter left back in my Man U team. But he's brilliant, coming in as a sub, running down the left wing, and making some unbelievable crosses. You know, so I might keep him for that. James Wilson, he scored amazing 2 goals in that game. I forgot who the game was against, but he scored amazing 2 goals on his first debut for Man U. You know, so it's weird. Michael Keane, he's pretty good. Guillermo Varela, I think it's pronounced, the Uruguayan nationality. Janko, you know, Pereira, Reece James, and I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Ikan Gamen. I'm not even gonna pronounce that name. I don't know how to read it. So yeah, this is a good team. It's a very good team actually. So I'm gonna put some players on loan. You know, Bebe. You know, this guy, we bought him for quite a bit, but I don't think that he's ever gonna reach not even 80 overall. You know, this guy's 22, 70 overall. I don't think this guy is that good, to be honest. he's okay player. He's an okay player for like to play a team in like La Liga de Brazil. He's okay to play. Sorry guys, I was having some technical difficulties. As guys all can tell, my recorder stopped recording my gameplay footage, so I had to restart again, which is very, very, very annoying. So as I was saying, Bebe, he's a good player, but he's not good enough for the Barclays Premier League. Take it that way. He's a good player, but not good enough for the Premier League. Anderson, he's on loan. Nothing to say about him. Nick Powell, he's amazing midfielder. He's only 19. He's almost 70 overall. So you know that tells you something about him. He can play as a cam and a striker, so he's really good. I'm looking forward to him returning from his loan. I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Vermingel. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I might sell him when he returns from loan, you know, because he's 21 already and he's 66 overall, so I don't think he can go any higher than 70. Angelo Henriquez. This guy is an unbelievable striker. He's 19, he's 73 overall. You know, his skill moves are not the best. They could be better, but you know, 3-star skill moves is not that bad either. High attacking work rate and low defensive work rate is good for a striker, you know, and he can play his left mid too. He's from Chile. He's 5'9". He has some really good stats there for a 19-year-old player, so I'm looking forward to using this guy when he comes back from loan. Yeah, we already talked about these guys, so I'm gonna put some guys on loan, you know. Ben Amos, I'm gonna put this guy on loan because you know I already have Lingard. Not Lingard, sorry, Lindegaard. Getting confused with the other youngster. Put this guy. I might put this guy. I'm gonna put this guy on season loan. Butner, backup, left back. This guy I'm gonna put on season loan. Keane on season loan. Pereira as season loan. Tom Lawrence on season loan. James on season loan. James Wilson. I'm not sure about this guy. You guys can decide in the comments below if I should let this guy on loan. You know, if I should list him on loan. And tell me if I should list him on season loan or short loan, because I think this guy has really good potential. You know, 58, he's not the best, but he's still young. He's 17 years old, so he can probably get to about 80 overall striker in the future. So you guys can let me know down in the comments below if I should loan him or not. Valera, I'm gonna loan, you know. Janko, I'm gonna loan. Oh, sorry, I meant to put for the full season and not short loan. Season loan. Lingard, excellent goalkeeper. I'm gonna add Darren Fletcher to the transfer list. Sorry, buddy, but you're just getting too old and you're not as good as I expected for Man U. Nane, I'm gonna keep probably. Young, you know, I'm gonna transfer list him. This guy has not been doing anything for Man U in the past season. Antonio Valencia, I'm gonna try to keep him. If I get a good offer, I might sell him. Johnny Evans, I might keep him. You guys can decide. Actually, you guys can decide on Johnny Evans' future at Man U. Fellaini, I'm gonna keep. You know, he hasn't been the best this season, but I think that he is a quality midfielder. Hernandez. I'm sorry to all Javier Hernandez fans, but you know, he's a very, very good striker, but I don't think that he's been a great influence on the Manchester United season, the past season, in the 2013 season. But yeah, cleverly, nothing to say. Transfer list already. Chris Smalling, I'm gonna keep this guy. I think that this guy's really good. Jones, I'm gonna keep him. Yalozai, not even gonna touch. This guy's gonna be one of my #1 left midfields for the years to come, and I'm gonna use him, and I'm gonna try to reach him to his top potential, which I believe is 89, as I said previously. Van Persie. Oh, I'm not sure about this guy, but I think he still has at least one more season in him until he turns next season. When he turns about 30 years old, I might sell him, you know, and get good profit out of him. Rooney, not gonna touch. Welbeck, For now, I'm not gonna touch him, but I might sell him. Homata, I'm not gonna even gonna put a finger on. Kagawa, I'm not gonna sell for now. I think he's a very, very, very good midfielder. But if a transfer comes in, a good deal, I might sell him. Carrick, transfer list. You know this guy is simply too old. Which is ever a transfer list, same thing. Vidic, transfer list. I'm sorry, buddy. Fernand, transfer list. I'm sorry. Rafael, I'm gonna keep, and David De Gea, I'm gonna keep. And the other guys are on loan. So yes, let's take a look at our transfer budget. We got a lot of money, just saying, and I think that about 200 is a suitable wage budget price. So guys, this has concluded the episode of my number one episode for this FIFA 14 Next Gen Manchester United career mode. You know, so in the next episode, I'm gonna be looking to which players I should buy. I'm gonna search up players. Actually, you guys can comment down below which players you think I should sign for my career mode, and I will take you guys um I'll take you guys comments in consideration, and I will actually try to buy the players that you guys tell me to buy. You know, if you guys know any good players that have a high potential in career mode, you guys would like me to buy those players, then just let me know. You know, I'll do that for you guys, and I'll see what I can do. But for now, this has concluded our final episode of my Manchester United career mode episode 1. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you.